Hey, what's up, everybody? Benji Bruce here with Speaking Lifestyle. Let's talk about a very simple question that I get asked all the time. And the question is, how long does it take to book a speaking gig? Or just how long does it take for me to fill up my calendar, right? Or usually it's in relation to the Speak Pro Academy. People say, like, all right, if I join the Speak Pro Academy, how long before I book gigs? Now, in my mind, I don't say this, but in my mind, I think that is the dumbest question I've ever heard, right? Because the question is very similar to saying, how long does it take to build a business? That is a dumb question. Or, for example, someone says, how long does it take before I become a millionaire? That is a dumb question. The reason is because it varies. It's so dependent on you that nobody can answer that question. So it can be, I mean, some people it may be really fast, some people it may take some time, some people may never get it ever, right? So some people can become a millionaire really fast. Some people it'll take 10, 20 years, whatever. Some people will never become a millionaire. The same goes with you in speaking. And so, how long does it take you to book gigs? What you should be asking yourself are, what activities should you be engaging in every single day that's going to inevitably book gigs for you, right? That's what you should be focusing on. And so when someone says, like, how long before I book a gig, I mean, think about, like, let's say Tony Robbins, right? How long before Tony Robbins books a speaking gig? He would have to make two phone calls max. Like, that's probably the max. And even then he'd book $1 million gig, right? But that's not how most people operate. And so instead, it's not about how long is it going to take, because you want to focus on the activities, like Kobe Bryant, right? So Kobe Bryant, he when he was practicing, he would say, "I'm going to practice and I'm going to make 1,000 shots every day." And I think he upped it to 2,000 shots every day eventually, but it was either 1,000 or 2,000 shots every day. And this was him making the shots. It wasn't shooting. It wasn't 1,000 shots a day. It was, I have to make 1,000 or 2,000 a day, right? So he focused on the activity, which inevitably led to him being one of the greatest of all time and getting the 5 rings. And so you want to think along the same lines of, not how long does it take me, but what activities do I need to engage in that's going to make it inevitable that I'm going to get booked consistently and fill up my calendar consistently. That's what you want to ask yourself. You need to know how to find the events, how to contact them, how to sound in demand, instead of saying things in your pitch like, hey, would you please consider me for your event? Or I'd love to see if we're a match or whatever. Instead of saying things like that, you have to come across as more in demand. You have to focus on the activities that you engage in on a daily basis if you want to fill up your calendar consistently. It's about the activities. I mean, if you have a job, you're obviously not going to be able to spend as much time on it as someone who doesn't have a job. Someone who doesn't have a job could wake up at 7 a.m. and work all day to freaking 9 p.m. at night and do that every single day. And they'll obviously get more done than if someone else had a job. If you have a job, you're going to get less done, which means it's going to take you a lot longer to get booked on a stage. And so all of it depends. It depends on you. You are responsible for every aspect of your business. So when people approach me and say, hey, if I join the Speak Pro Academy, how long is it going to take before I book a gig? I say, that is a dumb freaking question. That is a dumb question, because I want to ask you, how many hours are you going to spend every single day? Are you going to be inside of our Facebook group posting the conversations so we can go over the conversations you're having? Are you going to set up your CRM the right way? Are you going to actually find events? Are you going to contact at least 100 events every single day? What are you going to be doing every single day? Or are you going to procrastinate like almost every other speaker out there who procrastinates, fakes it like all hell when people say, oh, how's your business doing? Oh, great, I got a gig coming up. No, you don't. Come on. Let's just be honest. Come on now. And so you got to ask yourself, not how long is it going to take to book gigs? You have to ask yourself, how many activities or are you going to engage in the activities that are going to book you gigs? And how often are you going to engage in those activities? Are you going to master those activities? That's what you need to be asking yourself. That's what you need to focus on. That's how you're going to fill up your calendar consistently. So how long is it going to take you to book speaking gigs? It all depends on you.